peeps? It's Lady El Nabi, and it's late at night, and I am super inspired, super just super crazy. So one thing you guys might not know is that I am an artist. I don't know if you guys know this or not. I draw. And so recently I've been really desiring to make, so at first I wanted to make an animation because I was so into how animations look. I thought it was so sick. And I do want to kind of make animations, but I kind of want to make animations of characters that I've already made. OCs. But that's the thing, I don't really have OCs until now. So I was sitting here watching anime because I like watching anime, and I had this crazy idea come to my head of characters. And so there's 4 characters that I've created. Well, I've created more than that, but I didn't draw them. I just like, well, I kind of did a rough sketch of the 4 characters. Like the ideas that I have them is horrible, it's ugly, but it's like a starting of what I want for my characters. And so for recently I'm just watching how to make a comic videos and stuff like that, and I really want to make a comic. And so I get to this one guy's video, and he said in order to make a comic, you know, his name is Kesh Art, and he says, it was the one video, it was like basically like kind of write that, I think he wanted you to write everything or like summarize everything into one like 10-page chapter, like a small comic, like make your comic but in a small comic. Like, and I think that, I don't know what he means by that, but I think what he means by that is like concept of your comic. Like for example, if he's writing a comic book about like an isekai where the person died and they were basically transported into another world. This is just makeup. This is just made up, guys. The person was transformed into another world, and then they basically had a bunch of powers, grew their powers, and then had to defeat the bad guy. So in my idea, what you could do was this: the first page, have the person walking down the street, then, no offense, but they get hit by the Korean truck who always come in to get people, and then they wake up in another place, and then they find out they have powers, and then it's just like a few things, just like make it like 1 week with the powers, and it's like small, and then 2 weeks is bigger, and 3 weeks it's huge, and then they, what's it called, or before that, before they even start to like, you know, like grow their powers, they meet with someone and the person's like, oh yeah, you know, you have to defeat the so-so. And so then they come across, after their powers grow, they come across a city basically being destroyed by the bad guy, and then they go fight the bad guy and win. And that, of course, that's, their story is gonna be more in depth than that. Like, of course, you come back and you add more details about the person's life beforehand, and then you add how they got hit by a car and stuff like that, and then you add about their entire journey, of course, of them growing their powers. But for now, just include just short bits, like just summarize it, like seriously summarize your story, and just kind of get the get the beginning, middle, and end summarized into a short comic. That way you can have like a comic book of like a grasp of what you want. And so that is my goal, and I just took 3 minutes to explain that to you guys. So I'm gonna watch this video on my iPad, as you see. Well, actually no, I got my remote because I'm going on TV. I'm watching a video on TV. I think today is finally November, right? Happy November 1st, guys. I mean, there's nothing special about it, but I mean, it's great that we live to another day. All praise to the Most High. All right, so I'm going to YouTube, and I'm going to watch this video on YouTube so that I can kind of experiment on my iPad. I'm serious, guys. Like, I have Clip Studio Paint. That's the thing I have. Ooh. And so I'm gonna give you guys a little, I'm gonna actually show you guys the video, like my characters. And this is really like a rough sketch. Like, I was just like making up stuff. So let's clear. It is, can you guys see? 4 girls. 4 girls. All right. 4 girls. All right. And this is what I did first. At first, I just sketched them because this is what popped into my head. What popped into my head was a girl with pigtails. A girl with pigtails popped into my head. This girl, hold on. Oh, did I just draw on that? Oh yeah, I think I did. Oopsies. This girl right here. Oh my gosh, why do I keep drawing on that? This girl right here. That's because of I don't got my, like a holder thing for my hands, which I should definitely get out my bag. This girl right here popped into my brain. Like the pigtails and everything. this type of concept. Like the hair, it's just like this is what I envisioned. And so this is what I'm starting with. I have Clip Studio. Also, I've seen a person and they kind of made this skinnier. Oh, I like that way better, like that. Okay, that's beside. Oh wait, and this was also skinnier. Oh, I like that better, like that too. Let's see, can I make this skinnier? Oh, I like that too. Ooh, that's even more space. I also should probably get something for my hand so it won't do that. But yes, those are my characters. Those are my so far characters. And of course I got more characters that I've written down, but that was more my writing. So my writing, I basically went to details about the characters. I went to details for the characters. Let me go and see what I have so far. Okay, so I got their names, their ages, their skin color, and their careers. Like, well, career slash what they're doing, you know. Where are they? What are they doing in life right now, currently? And so I got that. Now, of course, I don't know how I'm gonna break this down, but I'm gonna try to figure this out while I watch the video. Okay, guys, so you guys can sit here and watch me, but I want to do this a series of creating a comic. Hope you guys enjoy. I'm developing my story, right? My comic, my story. Tell me why I'm interested in my own story. Or like, what's happening next, Spooky? And it's like, and I'm over like, wait a minute. I have to decide. I'm like, they did what? Oh my goodness. And you guys are like, how much lore is in your story? I don't know if this, I don't think there's gonna be too much lore. I'm not trying to kill my characters before the story even begins. Let's wait till in the actual plot. Just kidding, just kidding. But I'm telling you guys, like this is getting all juicy. Guys, hold on, I have to hit pause. I have to hit pause in this movie. Guys, is this what authors feel like writing a crazy scene? Cause I'm writing a crazy scene of my comic book. And let me tell you, I'm just reading like, oh my goodness. I love it how I'm just reading my own scene like, and then what happened? Like, and I'm over like, wait. Like, I'm over reading my own book. Like, where's the rest of it? Oh, yeah. Like, where's the rest of the story? I have to write the rest of the story, obviously. We're taking a TikTok break. I was sitting here and I've been writing non-stop. And I'm tired. I'm tired. I decided to keep my stuff in my notable app. It's right here, but I don't want to show you guys. It's right here. That's my stuff is right here. And let's see how many pages I've done so far. So far, these pages. Yep. And I'm just writing the story so far. I don't even think this will clarify. I don't even think this will like be like, I don't even know if this is a chapter. I don't know what's considered a chapter. I think I'm just gonna write and then go back and just be like, But I don't know. I do not know, because it's going so well that I'm just like, it's going so well. I'm like, should I don't know what to do. It's going so well. But there's one thing I kind of didn't do. So right now I'm working on a certain part, and I have to do a little bit more stuff in the background. You know, get what I'm trying to say? Like, I feel as though right now what I'm working on is chapter 2. And so I'm definitely gonna have to go back and write chapter 1. But the thing is this, chapter 1 is probably gonna be slightly different from chapter 2. So yeah, if you want to know more, keep following along, guys. I play too much. So my comic is kind of like, I want it to be kind of like apocalyptic monster type of comic, right? I'm over here watching animations and just people. I know I found it. I took a break from writing my comic and went and looked at other people's original characters. Yeah, I know. My artist brain just do whatever it wants. And so this one guy is monsters, and it's just like, he was just a human with horns. I'm over here with a dark, deep voice and like a creepy sound, and I'm all getting creeped out. I'm trying to make monsters. I just said to myself, I said, maybe a monster comic wasn't the best idea, but I really want to create a monster comic. Like, I want it to be like them fighting monsters. I think that'd be so sick. But I'm kind of at a writer's block, because like, yeah, this is going to be like a superhero comic. So what superheroes have powers. So what type of powers are my characters gonna have? I don't know. Ice break is over. I'm going to go continue with my story writing, because, and what time is it? It's 4:37. I definitely should be asleep. But I'm so interested in my story. It's so good. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Oh my gosh. Honestly, this is the farthest I've got with like a story. Normally, like, I'll think about it and I'll make up some stuff, but not like to this point. Like, I'm actually writing the story. That's why I'm like, wait a minute, what? Guys, I'm so tired. It is currently 7:02. I don't know if I told you guys what time I started, but yeah. So far, I'm all over the place. Can't do one thing at once. But I was developing the characters to the point where I've actually developed a certain scene. But then developing the scene, I realized I needed to know some background information about them. So I decided to move on to that. Started to look for some background information about my characters, so I can just like discover that. So I'm figuring out some background characters and background information. It's a lot of information, a lot of stuff. And so I'm going to put a pin in it for tonight. I feel like I did a lot so far, but so far so great. I have 4 OC. I have multiple OCs actually. I created multiple characters, and I know that there's one character I created who's kind of like irritable, but I don't know. He's still one of my favorite characters. But yeah, can't wait for you guys to see it. Yes, so that's it for now. This is the end of day 1. So far I've created some of the background. Created, I think, a chapter. I think I've finished a chapter of the book, or I'm close to finishing a chapter of the book. Yeah, this feels like a chapter or 2. It's a chapter or 2 of the book. And I've created their names, created their outfits, but I still have so much stuff to add and organize with all of them. So I think Laura's Welling, the next thing I want to do, part 2 I want to do, is to create their backstories. Like, after I organize everything, I want to add on to like the backstories, finish the rest of the chapter 1 or chapter 2, I don't know which order it is, and then organize it all, and then continue on with the story. But then before I continue on with the story, I kind of want to go back and create a beginning of the story, because I didn't really create a beginning. I kind of started from a certain area. So yeah, this is